Hi guys, it's Angelia. How's everybody doing today? Well, today is January. I just asked my husband. I think he said the 26th. I don't know. I know it's Thursday and it's Throwback Thursday, so I got to do my video for that. But yeah, feels like it's been forever since I got up here, but I've been super busy and making, working on things, and then of course of life and everything. And I was kind of hoping, but sort of not hoping that it was going to snow, because we had some snow that came through a couple of days ago, and I thought, oh, if it starts snowing a lot and we get some, I'll do a video and show everybody. But we just got a dusting, and I'm glad though, because a lot of other people got some really heavy snow to where it ended up knocking out their electric, and I think some of them are still out. So hopefully, I'm praying that they'll get their electric back soon. And so, but ours just flickered just a little bit, and of course I kind of got hesitant there for a bit, but it ended up not going out, which I'm very thankful to God for that. But anyway, but they're also talking next week we're supposed to get a bunch of ice. So yeah, not looking forward to that one. It makes me nervous because first, I don't want my electric to go out, and because I've got all these pine trees right around me, and pine trees they're not the strongest, and so I don't sleep very well at night whenever it's storming and stuff like that because of them. But anyway, I want to get up here and share with you guys some things that I finally got done. I don't even know how many finished objects I got, but yeah, I've got a few here I want to share with you guys. And then after I get done with this video, it is my Throwback Thursday, and I'll show you the progress of my my Raggedy Ann that I got going. But anyway, yeah, I've got a few here. Let's see, four, I don't know, a few. But the first thing I want to share with you, I got my notes over here. I found a couple of super cute patterns. Well, there's more than a couple. All of her patterns are cute. But all of those Stringy DingDing has some cute patterns up there that I thought would, make some cute Valentines. And so I've been needing to make something to keep my Beagle company up there. And I made something to keep him company, but actually I'm going to show you something in my next video that I got from one of my friends up here sent me. And oh my gosh, I'm super excited to show you guys. It's so cute. But it'll be keeping the Beagle company, but I'll show that in my next video. But anyway, she's got some patterns that I thought, oh, that'd be cute for Valentine's, to do it like that. So that's what I did. And the first one I want to share with you guys, it's called Pudgy, Budgie, Amigurumi. Pudgy, Budgie. And what I was thinking, somebody mentioned that the Beagle needs a cat to go with it. And you're right, he does need a kitty cat to go up there. And then I got to thinking, it'd be kind of cool just to, since I have a little petite farm here, as I call it, I think I'll make some farm animals to go kind of along with it. And so, of course, I needed a chicken. And here it is. And I love the name of it, Pudgy Budgie. But whenever I seen it, I thought, oh, I got to make one of them. Now, I think this, along with, how many are there? There's several of them in like a set. I mean, there's like a monkey and a rose and a cupcake, I think. And this one was one of them too. So there's like a set of different ones you can make up for like Valentine's. And of course, whenever I seen that it was a chicken, I had to make it. And it was super easy to make. Now, the yarn that I used, it's all mainstay, except for this one right here. And that's that Redheart. Oh, I can't even think of the name of it. I've got a skein of it somewhere. Oh. No, I know it's not. Let's see. I don't know. Okay, I had to go look. It's called Light Jasmine. But anyway, the rest of it's mainstay. Yeah, mainstay. And it's the white. And then this is their pink. And I'm trying. Now, this one, I don't think they carry this dark pink anymore. If they do, I can't remember. Now, wait a minute. I got to get this straight. This is mainstay pink. This is Redheart Super Saver of the light pink, which I have it sitting right over there. and mainstay white, mainstay red. Oh my goodness, can't believe that. But anyway, this is yeah, Redheart. But this was so easy and so fun to make. And I just sat in there one night and just whipped it right up. I crocheted all the parts and then I sewed it together the next day because I was tired. But I just think it's so cute, and look at its tail. And actually hubby goes, "It's got a tail?" And I said, "Seriously? Chickens have got tails? Go look at them. We got, what, 6 out there? Go check them out." He wasn't thinking. I don't know. But anyway, I used a 3.5 millimeter hook. And that's usually what I use whenever I make all my amigurumis. But I just thought it was so cute. Had to have a chicken. And I'll have links to everything that I talk about down below in the description box. But she does. She has the cutest patterns. So that one will set over here. I'll have to fix it all up. Yeah, I'll have to fix it all up that way. They'll have their own little spot here. Okay. Now, the next one that I made is another pattern by Olive of Stringy DingDing, and it's called the Squishy the Cat Amigurumi. And, of course, I had to make me a kitty cat because you guys know I have my kitties, and I've got a kitty cat that's outside. He's a stray that adopted us, and he's just now gotten to where he'll let us pet him. I've learned a long time ago, if you have a cat that just shows up and it's kind of wild, it's got to be on their terms. You can't just, I guess, try to force yourself on them. And so he eventually let me start petting him, is what I'm trying to say. He was hanging around quite a bit with our cat that we had for like 16 years. We had a cat for that long, and he had diabetes. Can you believe that? First time they told me my cat had diabetes, I couldn't believe it. But anyway, he ended up passing away. And not early, it was later last year. And this cat would constantly hang with him, but he wouldn't let us touch him. But you couldn't even get anything in between them, because every time KC would take off walking, this cat would walk right beside him. But whenever you try to pet him, he wouldn't let you. But whenever KC passed away, that cat disappeared for 2 days. And I thought, where did he go? And as soon as he came back, he jumped up on the back of the truck, and I reached over and he let me pet him. I don't know what changed on him, but he just decided, I guess, since my friend's not here no more, I guess I'll let you pet me. So anyway, so now he lets me pet him. I've kind of picked him up a couple of times, but I don't want to push my luck too much with him. So, but yeah, he's a sweet cat, and he's named Sylvester. So I do have an outside kitty. So I had to make me a kitty cat. Now, like I said, this one's called Squishy the Cat, and this is by Olive of Stringy DingDing. And I had to do it in Valentine's colors. Now, hers is a stripe too, if I remember right. But this is that mainstay, I think it's called purple multi. And then I went back and did that Redheart Super Saver with the pink, and then I'd add white. But at the very bottom, I just took that multi-purple one of mainstay, and I just ran with it. I didn't try to go back in and change colors again. I did on the head, but I think it turned out so cute and really easy. Now, his tail, I just took his tail, and instead of just letting it flop around, I actually sewed it to the cat. So I think he turned out so cute. Now, hers, the only thing I did different, she's got like a round nose on hers, but I just went back in there and whip stitched it. And I was contemplating on whether to put whiskers on it. I still might do it. Hers has got whiskers, but they hang down. But I had thought about going in there and just stitching them kind of across the face, but I don't know. I kind of like him the way he is. Or her. Whichever. But I just think he's so cute. So I got my kitty cat to go along with the beagle up there. And he actually kind of just a tad bit bigger, just a little bit, than the beagle. Not by much. So, but anyway, he'll be sitting up there for a little while until I show you what I got. And it's going to be sitting up there. It's got its forever spot up there. But I'll show you that in my next video. All right. Now my next one. Oh, I had so much fun making this next one. Now, I have a lot of fun making all of them. What am I saying? Caroline, let's see, for the love of crochet. Hi, Caroline. She has a YouTube channel. If you guys don't know who she is, she makes a lot of amigurumis and she's very good at it too. And she inspired me to make this next one. And I don't know why I never seen it before. But anyway, the person that designed this pattern also has a YouTube channel. And I didn't know that either until just recently. And it is, I'm going to see if I can say this right, Craftably Ever After. And her name is Cassandra. And she is the designer behind this one. Now, she's got some cute patterns too. And as soon as I seen Caroline's, I thought, oh, I have got to make one of them. And so I did. And it is called Buddy the Bear. Now, I'll have links down below. We can go check out her YouTube channel too. And she just came out with a squishy Buddy the Bear. You guys need to go check it out if you're into those, what do they call them, squishmallows. And yeah, he's so cute. But anyway, I made Buddy the Bear. Now, I made a mistake, I guess you could say. Well, actually what it was, I forgot. And I think this is the first time I've ever forgotten to put my safety eyes in. The one that she makes has the safety eyes in it. Well, of course, you don't have to put safety eyes in there if you don't want to. But I was planning on putting safety eyes in mine. So I was sitting there and I was super tired when I was working on this. It was late at night. But I wanted to get this bear done. And so I got to going on him and I got his, and he works up really quick. And got his body all going. I got up to the head and I thought, oh, I'm almost done with him. And, you know, I got done and I set it down and I was doing something else and I went over and picked it up and I thought, you know, I was like, yeah, I'm so excited I got that bear done, but something's not right with him. What is it? You forgot to put the safety eyes. And I'd already sewed all the ends in. And so I kind of looked at it and thought, I wonder if I could get in there and get all those ends out. I kind of tried and I thought, nope, just live with it the way it is. So I just went in there and I just sewed him some eyes on like that. And I think he's really cute like that. I think he looks kind of vintage that way. And so there's actually a bear that I'm wanting to make. I think it's called the Sleepy Bear. I think Ella made one from No Catchy Name. I think she did, but I've seen it and I'm wanting to make me one too. But I just thought he was so cute. Now I used a 3.5 millimeter hook, and this is Redheart Super Saver Cafe Latte. And then the scarf is that red Mainstay Multi Pink, I believe. And then this is Redheart Super Saver, and it's that, what's that called? Is it beige? I don't know. I don't think I have the ball band to it anymore. I did have it over here. A big old skein of it. No, it's called Buff. Because I'm actually using it in an Afghan over here I'm making for my neighbors. And I bought a big skein of it. And so that's what the snout or the muzzle is. And then he's got his little cheeks in there. And yeah, super fun to make. I absolutely love this. And like I said, she's got a bunny. Let's see. She's got a bunny rabbit. She's got some cute ones. Several that I want to go make. But I knew whenever I seen Caroline's, I thought, I got to go make that. Now, she does have a video tutorial on it, too, that you can make along with it. And she also has a free PDF download on her website. And I'll have all that down below. But, yeah, I think it looks cute without the safety eyes, too. And then I whip stitched its nose. And I gave it a smile. Hers has got, like, part of a smile, I think. Kind of like that. And, yeah, that's so, so cute. And it's not hard at all. You know, you know how I've talked before about, I think it was something else I was working on. I said, those dolls that whenever you make one leg and then when you go to make the second leg and then you know, don't finish it off and then you join them together to go on to make the body. Well, sometimes I struggle with it. I think mostly if it has feet on it. You got to make sure you get that right or your feet are going to be twisted, but it don't matter because there's a lot of cute dolls like that. But this one is not like that, and it worked out really cute. So I love this so much. good. I love this pattern, Cassandra. I absolutely love it. It is. It's so cute. So that's the one that I made there. Now, this next one I'm going to show you. Now I'm going to show you these first. I actually kind of forgot they were sitting here. These are another one of all of them Stringy DingDing's patterns. I think because I've already showed you 2 of them and I needed to make some more. And this is that owl candy bag. It's called, I don't think I even wrote it down. I thought, well, I can remember that. Well, it's actually called I think the owl candy bag amigurumi. Or no, just a candy bag. Well, it might say amigurumi. I don't know. But anyway, I needed to make some more. And so I ended up making 5 more. And here they are. I put the little color-coded hearts on the front of it. And I think I used a 4mm hook on these. But these are so easy to make and a lot of fun. Now, I do cheat. I use the old hot glue to hot glue the heart on and to do the eyes and the nose. It works up real fast. But you need to make the bodies first. If you're wanting to hot glue it on, is what I'm trying to say, you'll need to make the bodies first. At least that's what I think. So in case the hot glue goes through, you don't want it to get stuck to the back and then you got a problem. They'll be stuck together. But if you're like me and you don't feel like sewing, because I was being lazy, I just hot glued it on. So you make the bodies first and then you'll go back and hot glue these on. And anyway, so I got that. And then I got another one here. And this is all mainstay yarn, pretty much. Got a kitty hair on that one. So I got them all done. They're ready to go. And they're really super cute and fun to make. And put you some candy down in there. And, if you got time, you can make a whole bunch of them up for your kids' classroom or something. Or Sunday school class or something. Neighbors' kids. Super fun. Super cute. Really easy pattern. So that's, like I said, that's one of Olive's. Okay. Now, the next thing I have to show you, okay, this one. I seen this, was it on Ravelry? However you say that. I never can say that right. I happened to run across it and I just thought it was super cute. It just looked like a classic old-timey like bear and it wasn't real big. And I thought, well, I'm going to try to make that. And I wanted to make it to go along with the Valentine's blanket that I'm giving to my kiddo. I haven't gave yet because I was wanting to make this bear. And so, because this other bear that I just showed you, that one's mine. And I seen this other one and I knew she'd like both of them, but I'd already made that one for me. So, but anyway, this one here is called The Classic Little Bear, and it is by Hook and Stitch Crafts. It's on that website. And I ran across it up on Ravelry. I'll lay my notes here. And I just thought it was super cute. Now, what I did was I ended up using 2 patterns to make this because I didn't personally like the way the arms were looking on it. They looked really too big for me, for the bear. And then it just needed more to it, I thought. I thought it needed a muzzle. And I didn't like the way the ears were done. I liked the head and the body of it is what I was after mostly. But I liked the way it looked too. But after I got going on it, I just didn't want to do it that way. So what I did was I took some of the way the Buddy Bear was made, the ears and the arms and the muzzle, and I added it to this bear. I think this little bear is so cute. Now, if I remember right, I'll show you a picture of the original bear and how this one turned out. And like I said, I just wanted to add a muzzle to it because hers didn't have a muzzle. It just has a whip stitch nose. And I think it had just some whip stitched eyes. And I wanted to use the safety eyes. And then I wanted to actually do the same facial features as the Buddy Bear, which that's what I would have done to mine. But I forgot the safety eyes. But I did the same as what she does on the Buddy Bears, except the eyes on this bear are further apart. And I used the muzzle off the Buddy Bear. And I didn't give this one a smile. I just gave it the little mark down below the nose. And then I gave its little cheeks and the little white around its eyes and gave it some eyebrows. And I used the ears off of the Buddy Bear. There's two different sizes you can use. There's a larger one and a smaller one. And I used the smaller one. And then I used the arm off the Buddy Bear. But the only thing I did different from the Buddy Bear was I just gave it some more length. Because these are shorter and these are longer. Is longer. So you can see the difference on the body. But I liked the body and the head on the way the other one was too. And so I wanted to keep with it. And then I actually used the scarf pattern off the Buddy Bear for this one. So I just mostly used the body off of that other one. I'll eventually go back and make me one like that other one just to see all the way. But I just didn't care too much for the way the arms were looking. Because when I got done with them, the arms were hanging clear down here. So I don't know what I did wrong. And I had the same amount of rows and everything. But I think it definitely needed the muzzle. But I think it turned out so cute. And it's that cafe latte and that buff Redheart Super Saver. And that's that mainstay red. And then I added some little fringe down there to make the on the scarf. And so fun. I think she's going to love it. I'm going to put that with that Valentine blanket when I give it to her. She doesn't have a clue. But anyway, yeah, I made that first one. I made it for me. And I thought, well, I'll look around. And I found this one. I knew she'd really like this one too. Who knows? She might steal that one from me too. Who knows? But anyway, I'm one of those ones, when I make something, I like to I'll make one. And then I'll eventually go back later and make another one. But I can't just, I have before. I've done it on those sunburst blankets. And I was hooked on them pretty good. And but sometimes when it comes to making amigurumis, I like to break it up a little bit. But anyway, that's what I have there. And I'll have a link down below. Okay. Now this next one, I mentioned before, as I mentioned, when I'm working on something, I like to kind of break it up and work on something else. Well, I'm eventually going to make me a heart blanket like the one I showed you guys. That's from Jayda Institches. And, but I'm going to make one for my friend first, and I'll eventually somewhere down the road, I'll make one for me. But I wanted to do a different one so I wouldn't get burnt out. And so I came across this one. Now, the pattern called for you to make 80 squares, and I didn't really want to make 80 squares. Because I didn't want to make it that big. I knew this would be something that I would probably hang on the back of my chair. I'd put it in my living room, but my kitty cats would probably snag it, and I don't want them to do that, especially when you put all that work into it and they get their claws hung in it. Which so far they haven't snagged the one that I call my pinwheel. I use it every night, and they snuggle with me, and they haven't snagged it yet. But I ran across this one on the Yarnspiration website, and I thought I definitely want to make that one because it looked vintage to me. But I'm not going to make that many squares. I just wanted it smaller, and I really loved the way that the colors that they used in it. But I didn't have the exact colors, and I didn't feel like going and looking for any. So I just wanted to use what I had in my stash. And this is called the Happy Hearts Afghan, and it's a free PDF download. And like I said, it's on the Yarnspirations website. And also the Crochet Crowd, they have a video tutorial where they will show you how to make the square and the heart. And yeah, so let me show you what I got. And I think it turned out so pretty. Can't wait to show you guys. I've been anxious to get up here and show you so I can put it on the back of my chair. And hopefully I'll be able to show you the whole thing. I might have to pause you and back you up a little bit. I might do that. Let's see. Here it is. I had so much fun making this one too. I think it turned out so pretty. And all of this, well, I'm not going to say all of it's mainstay because it's not. I'm so used to saying that because I usually just use a lot of mainstay yarn. But, all right. What I did was, this is that Redheart Super Saver. Let me look. Redheart Super Saver Baby Pink. You think I could remember this stuff? Baby Pink. Okay, that's what that one is. And the purple is that, is it that Jasmine? I think it's the Jasmine I was saying a while ago. I done lost the skein. Anyway, that one there. And then the white is mainstay. The red is mainstay. This here is, well, this is that mainstay pink that they have. And the gray is mainstay. And then I think that was it. Yeah. And now I think if I remember right, they called for like, there was 5 different colors and there was different styles of blocks. Like for instance, this one's got the little square and then the rest of it is solid. And then, you know, a square here and then you crochet a color around the outside and so forth. And you did like 5, let's see, 5 of each one, 5 of each square, which was 20 squares. And then they wanted you to do 80. And then you had all these hearts. Now, these hearts have a lot of, if I remember right, it's a lot to sew in. But I love the way they looked. They just looked like the old-fashioned type hearts. You know, the kind you get and you fold the paper and you cut them out. That's what I wanted. And so I just thought that's perfect for that. I can remember doing that when I was a kid, taking construction paper and folding it and cutting out hearts. And I used a 5mm hook, and I did the single crochet in the back loop of the front one, in the front loop of the one you're going to be crocheting it to, and joined it like that because I wanted to highlight it around the squares, and I need to get that skein to show you what color I used because I know I won't be able to remember it. I know it's a red heart that I used to join it with. And but anyway, I think I ended up going, let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. I went 7 across and 8 down, so what, that's 56. And so, and it's a perfect size, you know, it's a good, you can use it as a lap gam. And like I said, it'd be nice sitting up here on the back of my chair. I'd love to put it on my couch. But now the border, what I used for the border is that multi-purple. And I had it laying out on the floor. And it and the pink. And then I had some solid colors. And I asked my hubby, I said, and I'd already picked one out in my mind, which one I was going to pick. So I asked him, I said, which one of those do you think would look the best on there, on that blanket? And so he thought for a little while and he picked the same one I did, which was this one here. Now I wanted to go with a different border. The one on the pattern, I believe, called for just single crochet, and you did it like you did the whole strip down, and then you'd stop. You didn't curve. You didn't go and add stitches here and then start, you know, continue on. If I remember right, you did it all the way to the end, and then you started with another strip, I think. I don't know. I could be wrong with it, just by the looks of it, because I actually didn't go and look at the border part because I knew I wanted to do something different. And so the border is from, it's called the Simple Vintage V-Stitch Crochet Border. And it's by a YouTube channel of called Bloosom Crochet. And as soon as I seen it, I thought that one would be perfect. So it's just, all it is the V-stitch. See if you can see it there. Now I actually went around it first with white to kind of frame it in. And then I went back with the V-stitch. And after you got through, you could put as many rows as you want of the V-stitch. Now, as you know, you skip a stitch and then you do the double crochet, and I think it was chain 1 or it might have been chain 2, I don't remember, and double crochet back into there and skip a stitch. Now, so I didn't, when I made this blanket, I had no clue what border I was going to use. And so I know you probably have to have so many chains when you do the V-stitch, but I'm one of those ones, I fly by the seat of my pants. I fudge it. And so I knew in my mind, if I don't have enough, I'm not concerned. I'll just deal with it. And there was a couple of them I didn't have where I could skip, so I made it work. And I think she even tells you that in the video too. But anyway, And after I got done putting 1, 2, 3 rows, I went back, and to add like a little elegant top to the ends of it, I went through and let's see here. Let me see if I can get this right. I single crocheted inside the V-stitch, and then I did 2 or 3 chains. It looks like 3 in between, which I think she said, if I remember right, you can do as many as you want if you wanted it to be more lacy looking. But I thought that right there would be perfect for it, just to give it a fun little edge on it. But I love this so much. It was so much fun to make. It took a while. I've had it done for a little while. I've had it all folded up and had it sitting here waiting to do a video. But a lot of fun to make it. So, but anyway, I'm going to pause you again. Okay, here is the yarn that I use to do the join of the squares, and it's, what is it called? Jazzy? Yeah, it's that Redheart ombre, Super Saver ombre. I haven't seen any at our Walmart. They did have some, but you know, being close to Valentine's, I guess everybody wanted to make some Valentine things with it. It's really a pretty color. And I had it for a while, and I thought, what am I going to do with that? Well, that's what I did. So now I got some left, and you guys ain't going to believe what I've been wanting to make with all that left over. I'm wanting to make me a scrappy, probably corner to corner. But anyway, but I think it turned out so pretty, and I love this. So now I got me one that I can put on the back of my chair, and then, like I said, I'll get started on making my friend like that other one I got sitting over there, and then I'll make me one like that too. I'll just alternate it every so often. This is another one of Jayda's patterns. The, what do they call that? The Chevron stitch. I think that was the first time I ever, yeah, that was the very first time I ever done the Chevron stitch. I think this is a free PDF download maybe she has. I don't remember. I'll put a link down below if you want to make you one. But anyway, that's what I did there. I think that might be it. I do have whips. I've got several whips. I did work on my, what is that called? The Advent Andy. I got the girl going, but they're neck and neck, and I literally mean neck and neck. They don't have their heads yet. And she actually came out with the head and I think the hair on the 20th, but I haven't had time. I've been trying to get Valentine's things done, you know, making some crafts and stuff, and getting that done. And I haven't worked on my shrug either. Well, I put a couple of rows in, but I need to work on that some more because it's Valentine's colors, and I'm hoping I can get it done by then. But if not, that's okay. I'll just wear it continually because it's pretty. But anyway, and I want to say thank you to everybody that's been commenting on my shrug that I'm wearing. This is a pattern by Jeanne Steinhilber, and it's called the Modern Granny Shrugs, what it's called. And it's really easy to make. Let me see. You can see the pattern on the back of it here. Now, I think I used a 5.5 millimeter hook on this. I don't remember. But whatever she called for in the pattern is what I ended up using. Now, the yarn that I used is called Redheart Hello Gorgeous. And the colorway is Sedona, if I remember right. Now, I'm thinking they do not have this anymore. I think they discontinued it, and I hate that because it's really a pretty color. And I've never been able to find it anymore. So, but, you know, some of y'all might have some in your stash. And if you're wanting to make one, this is how it works up. And the gray is, I'm thinking it might be a Redheart Super Saver gray that I added. And this might be that. I think that's Redheart Super Saver too. That real dark charcoal, I think is what it's called. But yeah, I'll have a link to it down below too if you'd like to make you one too. Like I said, I need to get busy and work on my Valentine one over there because it's going to be Valentine's and I still ain't going to be able to wear it. But, yeah, we'll all be able to wear it. It'll just be after Valentine's. What am I saying? But anyway, and I can't think of anything else that I have been working on. I don't know. I don't remember. But I guess I'm going to hop off here. My video is already almost at 35 minutes. Oh, my goodness. I had a lot to say, didn't I? But anyway, I guess I'll hop off here, and I'm going to get up here and do my Throwback Thursday. Yeah, I'm excited to show you how far I've gotten on my project, and I got some happy mail that I want to show you guys. Oh, I'm so excited about it. But anyway, I'll have links down below in the description box for everything I talk about, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful, blessed day, and I will be chatting to you guys real soon.